they don't see it as a means to living life. And at the basis of this war, there's a currency. Um, that currency is emotion. A lot of men struggle with this emotional mastery, um, an ability to control your emotions in situations where others are looking to elicit that power from you. They're looking to harvest that from you. And like you'll notice, narcissists, they it is not even about making a point or furthering like both of yourselves to the truth. It's all about, can they get you in a state of confusion? Can they get you in a place of chaos? Like a lot of these people they thrive in chaos. They've learned to thrive in the confusion. They've learned to so when they see someone that wants to fight and be in light, then they just will try to make their life hell in some sort of way. Just for example, like I got this dude at the gym, right? Like he's got a couple other brothers with him. I think he's like the second oldest one. But man, when I first met all the brothers, yeah, I don't know. They're just definitely they're they're not your average Brady Bunch. Let's say that. um, some of them are cool, but I tried to give positivity regardless. Like I don't want to change my demeanor or who I am because someone else is acting in a certain way. That's real power. That's sovereignty. Is to be able to retain who you are amidst whatever is coming to throw you off your game. So, you know, some time goes by and I'm trying to fight and still believe in power of positivity, power of giving selflessly, um, giving whether it be compliments or just presence or just being there in their interaction, being trying to move towards being whole. And like after a while, I noticed this dude is like he's consistently making like vulgar comments at me. Like I'll talk like I'll try to be real about what is going on in my life, and I'm not at all being negative, just trying to really connect, and he'll just like start talking about like masturbation or something and just look at me in this kind of like sick and twisted way. And I peeped this like the first couple times I peeped this. I'm like, why is that dude like he's acting out of chaos, he's showing me his chaotic self. And after a while I realize like they just want you to think about them because thinking leads to emotion and emotion leads to power for them. He wants to like make these stupid faces at me. He'll make like all these like walking by me. He'll make these faces like just dumb shit, and I'm just like, like bro, do you have nothing better to do? Why don't you just like take care of your own life? Like you're literally coming around and trying to get in my head, and like this is your idea of a fulfilling life. Like even just that, like most look around at most of the narcissists around you, like pity them. That's the thing, pity them. They've made it a point not to further their own life, so then this is the way that they gain a sense of power and sense of control in their life, by stealing other people's emotion and energy. So yeah, this dude is doing this for quite a while, and when I'm having a tough day, it just kind of like it's just unnecessary friction in my life that I don't want to invite that. And to be honest, I don't even want to look at his face. Like sometimes I'm just like I see the dude and like I'll try to like I don't do this to many people. Like I'll try to acknowledge people. But like if people have narcissistic tendencies where they're trying to steal my emotion or get a rise out of me, um, I'll try to just divert my eyes from them because it's not even worth keeping in my mind. Sometimes they can't even control the reaction that they have to me, and let's just both stay in our own lanes, and we could both live a happy life. Except your version of happy is a lot shittier than mine, but okay. Uh, yeah, so I want to be on a path of moving towards emotional mastery, where I'm completely in a state where I can just walk away from a situation. Like uh, I don't need to be socially valid, or I don't need to feel like I'm doing a disservice to someone. Um, I can just walk away, because first of all, we don't even remember most of the interactions on a like that we have on a day-to-day basis, like months down the line. So why does it matter if I just mid conversation, if someone is doing something that I find unsavory, just walk off like nothing happened. And just it also minimizes any sort of damage that I allow into my mind, because the more, because I realize like a lot of empaths, the trouble territory that they get into is that they keep giving away their emotion when they could be giving it to people that actually care about them and people that want them to win. And then they end up kind of like drained in front of those people, but like realistically they're just like others are siphoning off their emotion like on a daily basis. And yeah, like empaths will eventually like go down a path of eating badly or going into some sort of addiction to gain some artificial energy or some artificial emotion. Um, and that's the difficult part about it, is because they didn't retain their power in those moments. Like narcissists are very strategized. They're very extreme. They have a great strategy down. Like their brain has made a pattern that, if they approach you at 7:30 a.m. and then give you the same exact comment and get a reaction out of you, then it's like a morning cup of coffee for them. They get invigorated. They're full of life now. They're walking with a different swagger, and guess what's happening to you? You're like, fuck, I gave in again, and you're kind of like holding your head down low. But no, man, your emotion is powerful. It's currency in this world. Like you can use it to create. You can use it to give and receive to people that are positive, just like you, or you can just let other people unconsciously take it from you with these petty attempts. Realistically, they're just petty attempts. Like you don't have to explain yourself even one bit to these people at all. There's no need. There's no need. If someone if your gut feeling towards someone is that they're not looking out for your best interest, it is okay for you to just walk away. It is okay for you to just be like, yo, this isn't for me. You don't even have to socially explain yourself. Just walk away. It doesn't like that interaction doesn't define you, because when someone is on your side, and when someone is or even they're just like neutral, that's which is fine too. They're still not going to like people have to go out of their way to make you doubt yourself. They have to make a certain set of like facial expressions. They have to ask a certain set of questions without giving you an olive branch or whatever. And they know what they're doing. They know very well what they're doing. So what I want to do also going forward is just be more in a state of observation than actually like responding to these people. There's no need to respond to these people. Let them talk themselves into a hole. They're waiting for you to start explaining yourself. They're waiting for you to start yapping about and show your like they want to amplify. If you have any self-doubt, they want to amplify that, because the more that you amplify that, the smaller you are. The bigger they feel. The bigger they feel, the better their life is in their head. But in all reality, they still secretly hate themselves, because at the base of narcissism versus people that are empathetic is really nihilism. It's a hatred for people. It's a hatred for humanity. Like people that are narcissistic hate not only hate themselves, but they hate the world. They hate people. They walk around and they probably secretly judge many people. They are constantly in a state of putting other people down. They're nihilistic. They don't find any sort of meaning in life. They don't have no, you don't have to be spiritual or religious, but they don't have no God. They don't have anything bigger than them. They are God. In their head, they are God. They play God. They make the decisions for other people. They find comfort in a hierarchical system. They find comfort in a closely woven, a closely tight knit identity that they've concocted. So if you happen to go off script with them and they don't know what to say, they feel out of control. So the solution is let these people talk themselves into a hole. Don't even respond to them. You know, just it's better to be safe than sorry, because honestly, with most people, if they're positive by nature and they're not trying to siphon off of yours, then they will probably like show that interaction. But also, don't get tricked. Don't get tricked by the narcissist. They're very intelligent. Like, some of them are very good at this. They've been doing this for a long time. They will probably try to poke and prod you or play the role of being a positive humanitarian, people loving person. But you can still find the subtle cues in their conversation. And if you even have a doubt about someone, like, it's better just to trust that gut feeling and still hold off on giving information. And this is a trap that I was falling into for a long time. Is that, I've always wanted the best for the people around me. It didn't dawn upon me to have control over others. I never enjoyed any sort of slavery, mental slavery. I hated it. I hate seeing other people struggle. It's not. I don't get anything out of it. And some people, like, they love that shit. They absolutely get off on that shit. They feel so powerful and so comfortable within their own life. And that's another thing, is like, narcissists want to be comfortable. They don't want to push. They don't want to push the boundaries unless it means stepping over someone else. They don't want to actually learn in life. They like, most of them don't. What they want you to think is that they learned. That's what they want you to think. They want to perpetuate an image. That's it. There's no truth involved. It's just, with the narcissist, it's just illusion. There's no vulnerability. You'll find that these people are they're just very caught up in their self-image, and they'll show no, on the surface sign of weakness. But if you ask me, these are some of the weakest people alive, and I don't have any emotion behind that. It's just an observation, because if I did have emotion, it would mean giving power to them. Um, but yeah, it's best to just pause and let them talk out of their ass and just walk away and steer clear of them if you have a bad if you have a if you just have an intuition that this person is, and then just, like, if you really want, observe how they are. Observe how they are with other people. Observe other people's reactions to them. Are they actually genuine? Like, you know if something is genuine, you'll be able to tell. So yeah, there's like a secret war between people that love people and people that hate people. And it's up to you how you want to if you want to give up your power. That's completely in your hands. Even if you have a bad day, just keep the zipper shut and just let them talk. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You're not going to remember that interaction. And if you want, just walk off mid conversation, but do not get into the trap that I fell into of trying to save people or help people. They don't want to be helped. They don't care about the truth, man. They don't, or else they would have shown some sort of sign of it. They don't care about it. They'll just pretend like they care about it, so they can get into your good graces, so they can enter they can enter, like, the edges of your mind, and that way they can just keep, drilling in, comment after comment. They just have to, like, most of them. This is the last thing I gotta say, is that most of the people in your life you find drain you, they have made a ritual out of it, because for them, like I said, it is like having their afternoon protein bar. You are their afternoon protein bar. How do you feel about that? Probably not the best. Like, and all we gotta do is just stop giving in to them. Stop allowing them to take root in our mind. Stop giving it emotion. they don't deserve it. Your emotion is your power. Especially as a young man, you need to understand this, or a woman, really anyone. Your emotion is your power. The more you give it away, and the less it is directed to what you want, the more powerless you will feel in this life. And the more powerless you feel in this life, the fraction of the person you are supposed to be you will become a fraction of the person you're supposed to become. Do not give that to other people. Do not hand that power willingly to people. That's totally up to you.